Blue Jays way in Toronto. Welcome to Rogers Center. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Ross Stripling. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Pitch misses inside, 3-1 now. Well, the Blue Jays have seemed to go all in on players with MLB dads. What about those advantages, guys that have been around the clubhouse a lot?
They are not afraid. Being in an intense game, 40,000, 50,000 people screaming. That's like being in the backyard for these guys that have grown up with the big league dad coming to the ballpark all the time. So they're very comfortable in this environment.
Out to short, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Way back there, it's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Stanton off of first with 2 away. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. Anthony Rizzo circles the bases. Home run number 15 on the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. The wind and the pitch. Misses inside. It's 2-2. And the pitch. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Nate Pearson is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Kikuchi, a left-hander, also throwing. The wind of the pitch. Rolled over to third. And that is that. Anthony Rizzo leaves the yard here. And it's 2-0. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting to start, Jordan Montgomery. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout. Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
No outs, runner at first. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Kicks and fires. Springer on the run. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out. The pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that ball is gone. Bo Bichette blasts one out. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 2-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1. That's inside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The pitch. That one drilled left field. That's back there. Turning and looking, and it's gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, and we're all square. It's 2-2.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So one out, nobody on. And here is Matt Chapman. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. High in the air, out to right. Judge makes the play, and there's two away.
Batting fifth.
Let's take a look at our lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. Guys who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, it can be very difficult for an offense like this.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Gone! Teoscar Hernandez hits one out, and they jump out front. It's 3-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second, and it bangs up against the wall. And he's got a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Man at second here with 2 away. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. On the ground to third. To first. And that is that. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. Back now in Toronto. Here's Joey Gallo. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here's a 1-2. Fought off foul. Two now. Got him swinging. 1 away. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 1 down, base is empty.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
On the ground, out to short. Throw to first is in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Kyle Higashioka. Righty delivers. That misses off the outside edge. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. His first homer of the year, and we are starting over. It's 3-3.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Ryan Baruch. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Miguel Andujar. And a count 1-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Out towards right center field. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the Yankees pinch runner, Tim LoCastro. Here's DJ LeMahieu. LeMahieu having a lot more success on the road this season. The 1-1. One thing about LeMahieu, he provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Throw to first. LoCastro back in standing. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. LoCastro leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Again to first, and again he's back safely. Here comes a pitch. That's hard hit on the line. He can't get there, and that should be extra bases. Around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. It's 4-3.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Giancarlo Stanton blasts one out to the opposite way. His 11th of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 6-3.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
New pitcher on now, Nate Pearson. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. Next pitch is outside. Two and 1 on Judge. And Judge spoils that one. Stays alive. Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside, and a full count now. For Judge, he's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical. Very important.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Tim LoCastro into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center.
Now playing
New pitcher
center.
now, Michael King,
Number 33.
trying to protect this
Tim
lead.
LeCastro.
Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. And now 2-2. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Rival Tapia.
Raimel Tapia up to hit.
Boquita de corazón, me tienes enamorado, me tienes enamorado.
Here's a 1-2. And he chases that one. Out number 2.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
You can say I made mistakes, but I'm scared if that's the case.
Here's George Springer. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. George Springer leaves the yard, and they inch closer. It's 6-4. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Out there to center. LeCastro has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. The Jays get one back on this homer. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Ain't playing tennis. You a menace, about to start up a war. Gala, acting goofy like a Bengali stranded on.
Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Left-hand hitter waits.
That's a ball.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count
Now
for a
batting,
reason. You're so
the third
much more
baseman,
likely to get something you
John.
can handle. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Here's Josh Donaldson. Grounded out his first time. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Rizzo at second with nobody out. And the next pitch is way outside. Righty to the plate. Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
And now it's Joey Gallo. On the ground, right side. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next for New York, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hernandez racing over to make the catch.
Now back, catcher, Kyle.
Man at first, and up next for New York, Kyle Higashioka. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. That's towards center. Springer there makes the catch, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 7-4. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Aroldis Chapman.
And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And here it comes. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And here is Matt Chapman at the belt and fires. And fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, and the drop third strike leads to the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a 2-1 on the way. And now just 2 outs away. And now it's filled up.
We got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Kicks and deals. In the air, right side. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes.
2 outs, base is
Gurriel.
empty. And here is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Doubled his first time up. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Next offering misses, 3-1. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off. He was late. The kick, the 3-2. Fly ball down the line. That's his second hit of the day. And that extends the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting
Now
averages are just so much higher. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Lucas Lichtke taking over on the mound, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. And now the catcher comes up to him, Alejandro Kirk. And now the lefty. This one in the air, right field. Judge is under it. And that is the ball game.
These guys were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slugfest as you could hope for in this type of contest.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.